Hi, NOR members. My name is Bianca, and this is gonna be a get up and go class. It's gonna be more a Hatha flow class, something that you can do quickly in the morning, in half an hour. And we're gonna work on activating all the solar energies in our body by working with this subtle energy called Vayus. Which resides in different parts of our body. So we're gonna work with laterals, back bends, and some sun salutations. So let's go ahead and start in a comfortable seated position. Maybe get a blanket and place it under your sitting bones. We're gonna start with a few rounds of Kapalabhati, or breath of fire. This is not a pranayama which is recommended for if you're pregnant or if you have high blood pressure. And it is active exhalation, passive inhalation. And it sounds like this. So you exhale from the nose and inhale passively. With each exhalation, the belly goes in. So we're going to do about 20 counts, so just count yourself. So let's just go ahead and sit in a nice, comfortable position with our back nice and straight, long spine, closing the eyes. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling fully. Inhaling for Kapalabhati. Exhale completely. Engage the pelvic lock, the root lock at the base of the spine. Inhale into the chest. Lock the chin to the chest, Jalandhara Bandha. Hold the breath in. Lift the head up. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Nice. Open your eyes. And let's go ahead and start by laying down onto the mat in a Shavasana. So we're going to do a few rounds of dynamic bridge. We're going to work on increasing the inhalation. So bend your knees, move your heels in front of your sitting bones. Next inhalation, lifting the hips off the mat, arms reach all the way over the head. Exhaling, releasing the hips onto the mat slowly. Next inhalation, 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 7 if possible. Count yourself. And then when you reach the hips up, this time go ahead and interlace your hands behind the back. Walk shoulder to shoulder and come into a bridge pose. So lift the hips higher, engage the inner thighs as if you are holding onto a block. And start breathing here. See if you can make the inhalation longer compared to the exhalation. So we want to work with sending prana, sending energy into the chest area. Every time you exhale, the navel goes towards the spine. So we're going to hold the poses for a bit longer today. Challenging the mind to be quiet while the prana, the energy, grows into the body. Taking one more breath in. And then slowly releasing the bind of the hands, slowly, gently releasing the hips onto the mat. Pausing for a moment, feeling the energy running through the body. And then hugging the knees to the chest, give yourself a little squeeze. If you feel like you can roll side to side a couple of times. And then find your way to all four. So maybe passing by the side, rocking back and forth. Come into all four. We're going to do some dynamic rounds of all four. From all four to downward facing dog. So inhale, lengthen through the spine, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Downward facing dog. Again, inhaling. Coming down, all four, chest goes in between the arms, maybe lifting the chin slightly. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Again, inhaling. See if you can lengthen the inhalation. Exhaling, keeping the exhalation to the same length. One more, inhaling. Long inhale. Exhale, this time to stay into downward facing dog. Ground yourself through your hands, through your feet. Send the sitting bones high towards the ceiling. And then bending your knees, walk your feet in between your hands. Come with your hands onto your shins or maybe onto a couple of blocks if the floor feels far away from you. Some dynamic Uttanasana, so inhaling, lifting forward halfway, lengthening the spine, exhaling, folding over. Again, inhaling, lengthening through the spine, long neck, top of the crown, exhaling. One more, inhale, exhale. Then take a couple of breaths here into Uttanasana. And then stand the arms in front of you. Inhale, long spine, come all the way up. Exhale, release the arms to the side. One sun salutation. Hey, inhaling, arms reach up. Exhaling, long spines. If you can keep the lower back super extended, forward. Inhaling, looking outward. Exhaling, stepping back. Inhaling, shift forward, find plank, option to lower the knees or maybe lower chaturanga. Inhaling, upper facing dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Taking a couple of breaths here. And bending the knees, stepping the feet in between the hands. Coming onto the fingertips, inhaling, lifting halfway, long spine. Exhaling to fold. Extend the arms in front of you. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to the side. Sun salutation B. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, sitting down onto your chair. One more inhale here to reach higher. And then exhale again, long spine, fold over. Inhale, look outward. Exhale, step, left foot, right foot. Inhale, plank, exhale to lower. Inhaling, upper facing down. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Left foot 45 degrees, right foot in between the hands. Inhaling, arms reach all the way up. Exhaling, warrior one. Inhaling, reaching up, right hip back, left hip forward. Exhaling, hands reach onto the mat, stepping back, shifting forward, lowering. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Right foot 45 degree, left foot in between the hands. Inhaling, warrior one, square the hips up. Exhale, bend through the front knee. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands onto the mat. Step it back. Inhaling, plank. Exhaling, lower. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Nice. Take a couple of breaths here. Bend your knees, step your feet in between the hands. Inhale, look halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold over. Bending the knees, inhaling, arms reach up into chair. Exhaling, Tadasana. From here, stepping the left foot back, 45 degree, right foot forward, setting up for warrior two. Bending through the front knee, arms extended to the side, looking towards your front hand. Next inhalation, lengthening through the front leg, exhaling, bending, creating some dynamic movement here. Inhaling, exhaling. One more, inhale, lengthen, exhale, bend. Staying into warrior two, focusing towards the front hand. Making sure the tailbone is tucked under the front knee, is in line with the ankle. Taking one more breath here, keeping the mind calm, stable, even in the challenge. And then next exhalation, releasing the right forearm onto the front thigh. Inhaling, left arm reaches up and over the head. Exhaling, releasing the left arm to the back leg. Inhaling, top of the inhalation, see if you can hold the breath for a couple of seconds. And then exhaling. Again, inhaling, hold the breath. Exhale. One more, inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. This time, inhale. Left arm reaches up and over the head, staying into side angle. Lengthening through the left side of the body, opening the chest forward. Pressing onto the outer edge of the left foot. Breathing. See if you can lengthen the inhalation and maybe keeping that pause at the top of the in-breath. Before exhaling completely, navel to spine. Nice, next inhale, come all the way up, arms extended to the side. Exhale, straighten the front leg, close both feet. Pause for a moment, feel the energy into the right side of the body. And then open to the opposite side, setting for warrior two, straight away to the left side. Again, inhaling, straightening the front leg, exhaling to bend. So see if you can inhale, always hold the breath at the top of the inhalation as long as you can, and then exhale completely, navel to spine. One more, inhale, exhale. Releasing the left arm onto the left thigh, right arm reaches all the way over the head, inhaling here, exhale. Inhale, hold the breath. Exhale. Again, inhale. Extend through the right side of the body, open the chest, exhale. Next inhalation, we stay into side angle. See if you can increase the inhalation and create that pause for the mind at the top of the in-breath. Every time we increase the inhalation, we increase our solar energy in the body, our get up and go energy. One more breath here. Keep the mind calm and focused. You can either look down, look in front of you, or look up. And then inhaling, coming all the way up. Exhaling, straightening the front leg, closing the feet, pausing here a moment, feeling the energy balancing through both sides of the body. Placing the hands onto the hips. Inhale, lift the chest up. And then exhale, fold over. Place the hands under the shoulders. Inhaling out, lift. Exhale, folding. So you can keep your head onto the mat. You can stay a little bit lift. Or you can use also a block to create even extra length in the spine. Always prioritize the length of the spine. One more breath here. Placing next inhalation, lifting halfway. Exhale, hands on hips. Inhale, flat back, rise all the way up. Exhale, step to the front of the mat, Tadasana. Pause here a moment. And then inhaling, arms reach all the way up. Exhaling, long spine, fold over. Inhaling, out, lift. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. So from downward facing dog, next inhalation, we shift forward into high plank. Inhale here, push the floor away, and then exhale, turn onto the right edge of the right foot, left foot on top of the right. Inhaling, left arm reaches up. Exhaling, left arm reaches all the way over the left here. If this is too much, you can always place the right knee onto the mat, 90 degrees. Place the sole of the left foot onto the mat and find this lateral extension, sending the navel to the spine, opening the chest forward. Find the pose that makes you calmer and more stable. So stability here is key. Feel this line of energy moving throughout the left side of the body. Keep the mind calm. It's a calm and vibrant at the same time. Taking one more inhale here. And then exhale, coming back into plank. Finding downward facing dog, or if you fancy a vinyasa, you're welcome to do it. So rebalancing the energy into downward facing dog. And then with our mind stable and calm, shifting forward and finding side plank on the other side. So again, inhaling, right arm reaches up, exhaling, reaching towards the left side. Always the option to bend the left knee and find this lateral extension. So lateral poses are really good to move this type of energy which resides in the side of the body, and it's responsible for flowing with life, for our aura, for our outer visible energy. Taking one more inhale here, stretch through the right side of the body, and then exhale, release the right hand onto the mat, come back into plank and then downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, lower the knees onto the mat and come laying down onto your belly here. Go ahead and place both hands onto the sacrum, few rounds of dynamic Shavasana. So next inhalation, right arm sweep forward, left leg lift the chest. Exhale, release the right hand on the sacrum. Release the leg, move onto the right cheek, look towards the left side. Inhaling, left arm reach forward, right leg lifting the chest. Exhaling, releasing, looking towards the right side. Again, inhaling, right arm reaches forward, left leg up. Exhaling. Left side, inhaling, sweep the left arm forward, lift the chest, lift the right leg. Exhaling. One more at your own pace. Then release both arms onto the mat, come onto one of your cheeks. Pause here a moment. Come onto the other cheek. And then place your hands under your shoulder, press yourself up and back into a child pose this time. And come back up into all four and find a seated position. Extend your legs forward. So if you feel like your back is rounding, just place a blanket under your sitting bones. So inhaling, arms reach up. And then exhaling, finding Paschimottanasana, reaching the arms forward wherever they reach on the shin, on the feet. Inhale, find extra length in the spine. And then exhale, fold over. Prioritize the length of the back, so if you have to stay here, just stay here. If you have to bend the knees, bend the knees. Keep the neck nice and long. Open the chest in between the arms. Few breaths here. Feeling the downward energy, in this case, rebalancing this energy that is responsible for letting go, for release of anxiety, of fears, of stress. Next inhalation, lift halfway. And then exhale and walk the hands back. Stop in Dandasana for a moment. Flex the feet, strong legs, long spine. Reach up tall with your head. And open your eyes and come laying down onto your back. So arms alongside the body. Bend the knees, knees to touch, legs 90 degrees. Let's balance everything out with a twist. So extend the arms to the side, T-shape. Inhale to center. And then exhale, legs to the left side. Look up or maybe look towards the right side. You can place the left hand on the outside of the right leg, keeping the right shoulder anchored onto the mat. Using this other energy of assimilation, which is provided by twist, to kind of integrate all the work that we have done, this solar energy that we have created. Then helping yourself with your left hand, pull the knees up to the center. Take one inhalation here. And then exhaling, move the knees towards the other side. Again, place the right hand on the outside of the left leg this time. See if you can anchor both shoulders onto the mat. Look towards the right, look up, look towards the left, whatever works. Abdominal breathing here. Start lengthening the exhalation and still feeling this very nice spent energy into the chest. And then with the inhalation, help yourself up. Hug both of your knees, give yourself a squeeze here. And then extend both of your legs, finding your Shavasana. So let the feet fall into the side. Hands, palms of the hands facing the ceiling. Close your eyes, take a couple of more conscious breaths here before letting go of the breath completely. Feeling this energy running through the body, feeling with each inhalation, healing, rejuvenating energy entering the body. And with each exhalation, energy of letting go. So inhaling prana from this pool of energy that surrounds you. Lightening the mind, exhaling, letting go. Emptying. And then take the time to just experience yourself as vast and spacious in pure awareness here on the mat. So you can stay into Shavasana as long as you like. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.